The young lady that you're going to hear from today came to one of my last brunches for women entrepreneurs. Her energy was magnetic. Her follow up was on point and precise. And I immediately knew that I wanted to introduce her to my network and my community. So get your pen and pads ready because Be Well Travel and Lifestyle magazine presents Saskia Christian. You guys are going to love her. Hello, Saskia. We meet again, my dear.
Yes, I am over the moon. Here on this wonderful platform of Be Well.
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I was just wanting us to really in 2024 to be more intentional, making sure that Be Well Travel and Lifestyle is very intentional and making sure the amazing women entrepreneurs that we encounter, that we make sure that they become more discoverable because you have such a wealth of knowledge, experience that you can share with the masses. So go ahead, let people know why I'm so excited. Who is Saskia?
Yes. So I am actually a chemical engineer turned trauma healing and resilience life coach. I know you're saying to yourself, that's a big difference. But I was really propelled into purpose after my engineering journey and understanding that I had something to give, something special to give to help hurting, disadvantaged professionals, particularly within the corporate environment and also by extension, entrepreneurs as well. So I went to work. Since then, I've developed an e-course portfolio, just started a coaching program, just really to help with professionals building their resiliency in their personal and professional life, helping them navigate those transitions and those adversities with grace and confidence and having that long-lasting restoration.
That is powerful. So share with us, it had to be an incident or maybe a series of incidents that have you to make such a major pivot. That is intriguing in and of itself. So tell us a little bit about what were the experience that made you say, look, I know what I went to school for, but this is the purpose that I feel divinely connected to. So tell us a little bit about that.
Yes. I'm so glad you asked that question. So in my entire corporate career, I've always noticed one thing, and it's a series of events where professionals or executives and leaders, the environment itself, there's not a lot of focus placed on emotional health and emotional processing. So it's really all geared towards, turning and executing hard, performance data, meeting work metrics, budget deadlines, all that's great. But if you don't have a person behind that and they're not healthy, they don't have emotional clarity, and they're not at peace, then what do you really have? So I went to work because I figured if I see a problem, then it's my responsibility to derive a solution. I've done the work because I've actually had to walk this. It is not me telling professionals what to do, how to cope, how to really just get by and and really work, handle those stresses in life. I've had to do the work, and so I went to work, get my coaching certification, and in life transformation coaching, really to help professionals with their self leadership, building their personal growth, enhancement, helping them to navigate those transitions, career and personal life, as well as turning all those dreams and aspirations that they have into reality. So yes, I am the person who always see the best of someone. I want them to live that best. I'm passionate, truly passionate about lives transformation. And I can't tell you what a transformation I've experienced personally.
Wow, there's so many people like in filling in the middle because they have their careers, their profession that they've studied and invested in, but sometimes it comes a point where you need to just, go ahead and go after your dreams. So I'm sure there's a lot of women in corporate environments. They have their careers, but they're also building their business on the side. And so it's really, really good that you're offering this comprehensive healing approach, because it can be very toxic in some of those environments. You just don't feel heard. It's not very inclusive. So I just can imagine. Tell us some of the things that people can expect when you begin coaching them. And do you just do individual coaching, or do you offer any type of group workshops or anything like that?
Yes, absolutely. Another wonderful question. You're amazing. So in terms of what you can expect from me, I am coming from that place. I've always been underestimated. So think about it. You have somebody with all that rich talent potency, right? I've had enough opportunity to reflect and think of what I would need for my healing and my empowerment. And also, I had the opportunity to coach a host of leaders, some of them in corporate, in framework, as well as some entrepreneurs, and see their evolution and see how they were able to conquer life, remove their fears, because we all know trauma-induced fear, that's a big deal. And it affects all aspects of life. And so that's really what motivated me to do that work. Because what I've noticed is that professionals, when we do seek counsel and coaching, right, everything is not necessarily done on a seasonal level, right? The season and addressing the season that you're in. So what I did is I took it a step further, and I said, no, let me focus in on those coping mechanisms, whether it's you're in spring, fall, winter, and equated that to natural seasons. You will have some rich takeaways that you can apply in your life, because I'm all about application, right? And so that's what I did. And so it's an everyday resource. And my not only the impact coaching that I do, which is one-on-one coaching to help professionals reach their end goals, right? Help them co-create their ideal state, right? It's not about me, it's about them, their experiences, and giving them the tools to help with, decision making, conquer fear, and those things, right? So that's that aspect, and of course, building resiliency, which is a major aspect of my portfolio. But in addition to that, I do offer group coaching, transformation coaching in terms of workshops, virtual workshops. I've had quite a lot already with amazing success stories there and testimonials of those. And it's just wonderful to see the impact, the rich tools that people are really getting so they can implement it in their daily lives. And we do have a baseline, a way to measure their progress as well in terms of building resiliency personally and via the professional leadership journey. So
I love that. So it feels like the your career and your business seem very different, but share with us how your engineering expertise and studies, how did those skills transfer into your brilliant coaching model now?
Yes, because I've always naturally had a different approach. Living in 4 different countries has prepared me for such a time as this. So having that greater cultural competency, I've developed that empathy, which is a key ingredient in really executing or having resilience. So I really saw that a significant dividend from that in my engineering journey. And then, of course, the endorsement that I got from leaders, something is different about you. Like you really don't belong here. You belong somewhere. Something is different in terms of, your leadership. And, even, so many people close to me, and they would just say it. And I was like, why do they keep saying that? But then, I was called, to really contribute to the inspiration of professionals in my, former employer environment. And that's when I realized, I want to take this to a global level. I want to take resiliency to build resiliency execution to another higher level, so that I can impact more lives and transform more lives and encourage people daily that they are better. They're better than where they're at. And it doesn't mean that you have to leave your job to fulfill purpose and to do something meaningful and to really fulfill why you were called, why you were here on earth in the first place.
That I totally love that. So, give us an example of a significant milestone since you took that leap of faith and started pursuing your purpose. What is a significant milestone that really stands out to you that you can share with our community?
Wow. It seems as though I've had many, Carmen. I don't think I can really say one in particular. It's been a journey. I keep telling them it's a whirlwind since I stepped out of out of my corporate era, which has been amazing. I did love the fact that I was able to build those skills as an engineer because, again, they translated. I found them very useful for this aspect of life. But I can tell you the stories. I've written 4 compilation books. And yes, in a space of relatively a year. And one of them actually got me the international best-selling author title and landed me in the Library of Congress, which is just amazing. And that's The Art of Connections, gratitude quotes, because I'm all about gratitude. It's a key ingredient for building resiliency. Gratitude quotes for business owners, influencers, and entrepreneurs. And so that was really, really, really great for me because I was able to combine my chemical engineering language with resiliency to really make an impact and to inspire whoever picks up that book. Whether university folks, which I believe we're looking to have, them have that tool. And also one of them actually, Resilience A.F, the other book I co-authored, Stories of Resilience. That was more of a personal touch. My dad, who's been missing for several years, I opened up and I wrote about that, how it touched my life and how I was able to build a resilient, authentic fulfillment, in my journey. And so that actually went to the Oscars gift launch just recently and potentially going to the Emmys. So I'm just really touched by how far my contributions to the world, how far reaching they are. And when I had really no idea, all I know is that I wanted to help the world. I wanted to help hurting people. And I did. I'm a woman of faith. So I said, hey, what can you do? What can you do to help? What can I do, Lord, to really help people out there like me? Because I have struggled. And he gave me this amazing vision, which I've translated into the e-course portfolio, like I mentioned, and all my workshops, sessions and everything within my portfolio. So that's what I'm doing.
Impressive. Wow.
And I became Marquis top engineer, actually, after that. Marquis top engineer was awarded that, which is really, I'm amazed by that because I'm really not doing engineering right now, but it's really good to be appreciated in terms of the contributions that I've made in the engineering field, as well as Marquis top honoree for the online empowerment work and activities work that I've been doing since leaving corporate.
Wow, your background, your journey. Thank you for sharing about your dad and the fact that you were able to put pen to paper and actually create a book so we can all learn about and really have a higher level of appreciation for your resiliency. You are just living it out loud, and that's so beautiful to bear witness to. So for our listeners, listen, guys, this is not going to be the end of you getting to know Saskia because she is one of our spotlight entrepreneurs. So that means she's going to be featured in the magazine as one of our contributing writers in the magazine. You're going to get a chance to learn when you purchase your copy of the magazine. We're quarterly publication, and Saskia is going to be part of that. So you're going to see her in each season really sharing her wisdom, her tools of resiliency, and we are so thrilled to have you as part of our 2024 journey. So as we prepare to close out, please let people know how can they get access to you for your coaching? How do we get connected with you to purchase your book? And what is your message to that woman, man or woman, whomever that may be in that corporate environment and they need those resources and tools to help them to navigate? What do you want to say to them as you share how we can stay connected with you?
Awesome. Well, I just had an amazing time here on this show. Thank you so much, Carmen. You're such a gracious host. I appreciate that. So, anyone, listeners, you can connect with me on boostthru.com and /contact. There you can schedule either an exploratory call, 30 minutes exploratory call, or you can schedule a 1 hour session with me, impact shift coaching session. If you're interested and you're signed up for our coaching program, I'm also on LinkedIn, Saskia Christian, and you can find me there as well. I'm heavy presence with my newsletter. I have a free newsletter, Tap Into Your Resilience Power. That's what I'm here about. And so it's a free resource to encourage you to be a victor. And I want to share it with each and every one of you. So reach out. Let us learn a little about you. And so that we can understand, we can just really form a plan in terms of how we can actually help you on your journey, reach your goals.
Saskia, it's so important that we kind of reflect, like, who are those other women that poured into us, that help, whose talents and inspiration can you say that really inspired you, that really, supported you so that you can do the amazing work that you're doing now? Because don't we always have those few people in our network that really help us take things to the next level? Who is that person for you?
Yes, that definitely has been Aisha Cockburn. And she is just an amazing professional. I had the opportunity to connect with for the first book that I co-authored, which is, On Purpose Strategies for Living and Leading. She is the founder of Epiphany Institute, and she is such a selfless, creative visionary who just would pour in so much wisdom.
Yes.
So humble and so giving of her time, because she sees exactly where you're actually heading. Yeah. And she doesn't see anyone as a threat or anything. She's just willing to just pour in to help you on your journey, become your very best. So I really would like to say I'm very, very much appreciative of everything that she's done and seeding into my journey in terms of helping me with my speaking ability, having that speaking platform, just to enhance those skills, just really means a lot to me. And of course, being the book signing, my first book signing event in Chandler, just being there with me and just introducing me to the crowd, I'm touched, and I really would like to pay it forward in being a professional like that because of those amazing leaders. Not only her, but my business coach as well, Colleen Biggs, and so many women, Julie Jones, so many. Yeah.
Yes, I totally agree. I have definitely met Aisha. She was one of the first women that I met when I moved to Arizona 10 years ago. Yes. And she knows her stuff. So you're definitely in good company there. Well, thank you so much. Yes, it's so important that we give people their flowers while they are here. And she is so much appreciated here, not only in Arizona, but her impact is moving globally because she has impacted so many leaders. So thank you so much for that.
Yes. We're indeed grateful and fortunate to have her. Thank you.
You're welcome.